Yeah, okay. Right, let's catch up then. A monumental task stands before you. Gather an army large enough to battle the Darkspawn horde. There is also the matter of Tan Logain's betrayal. Alistair suggested that you gain the assistance of Arl Aemon, the Arl of Redcliffe. With his help, you may be able to influence the nobles of the Landsmeet to unite against Tan Logain to bring him to justice. We are in an in-between sort of stage. Let me load it up. We finished the Circle Tower quest, so we have the mages and some Templars on side. Now we are going around the top of Lake Callanhad. We passed through Ban Loren's lands, and there was a deserter who gave us a key and said, go back to Ostagar, get the king's arms and sword, and shouldn't get into the wrong hands. But we will go there if we can. We're not exactly excited to get back to Ostagar. Our first ever battle. It was pretty hardcore. That's annoying. Right, you have to bear with me already. I've got a screen flickering in the corner of my eye. I'm just going to turn that off. Hang on. Stop turning on. No, stop it. Stop it. No, you little bugger. I pressed the turn off button and it just refused. I'm getting really suspicious of computers these days. Oh. Okay. The curtain is open a little bit, which is quite bright, but we're gonna see how it goes. I don't like blocking out all of the daylight. We have enough of that in winter. Right, sorry about that. Where was I? I don't know. I'm sure it was fascinating though. Yeah, beautiful lake. Ah, lovely. But it's time to move on. We have a quest. Apparently we didn't wash. I'm gonna get Fenroot to give me a wash. Oh, why is he feeling so shit? He keeps whimpering at me. I keep telling him he's a good dog. Well, it's not my monitor, AT. It just keeps flicking on. Certain people don't turn their monitors off, you know? Yeah, you've done well. You're a good dog. Ah, there's something up with Fenroot. And his eyes just did a weird thing, but I still want him to... He's not okay. He's not okay at all. Still, give me a clean. Also, hi O2. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, God. How do I fix my dog? I gave him a gift and everything. We will pet dog. There must be something up with him. No, he's not fixed. What should we do? We can't move on till we fix dog. I don't like saying don't be such a baby. But maybe that's what we're supposed to say. He had a bit of a problem in our last fight. He got stuck behind a log and couldn't join in. Fine, don't be such a baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to help. Nope, that didn't help. What should we do? Is he not well? You're a good dog. I shout at him, you're a good dog! Do we have anything we can give him? Is he okay? Does he have an injury? He does have an injury! Oh shit, I didn't even realise he got knocked out. He's got a cracked skull. I'm a horrible person.
Your command?
Alright, we can fix this. Whew. That should have been really obvious. Yeah, problem is, when I use the mod, I can't really... Maybe I can grab him like this. If I go to him and go to inventory and give him a Mabari Crunch, I can't use it. I have to give it to him myself. I can't give it to him myself because I've got the mod which gives an extra dog slot. He is not officially in the party. I can't fix dog unless I kick someone else out. Can I kick someone else out? Bear with me. We are obviously not moving on until a dog is fixed.
Vashaden.
Alright. Getting sworn at by... That was weird. I clicked on him and he lay down. Okay. Accept. And then... He's in two places at once. That's a bit weird. Can we give it to him now? Yes. Use. There we go. All fixed. And he's got his head stuck into... Never mind. Okay, and now we will swap back. Actually, we did decide to swap, perhaps, after we left the Callanhad docks. We're heading to the Frostback Mountains. I mean, I can keep this team for now. Frostback Mountains, Frostback Mountains. Stand down, Fen, and Sten can join me. He's not... I thought he was supposed to be our tank, but he's just incredibly strong, but not particularly enduring. See, none of these have any particular links to the dwarves, I don't think. Mages might freak them out a little bit. I'm just going to keep these guys for now until we get there. We're still on the road after all. Still got dog? Yes. All sorted. Let's just go and check. Yeah! It's really happy now. We fixed it. Just a little cracked skull problem. Do you see anything interesting? Okay. Fenroot comes running up to you with a tangled ball of woolen yarn. The ends are trailing in the dust behind him. Good dog. All right. Has anyone still got any modes activated? Liliana? No. Right, we will leave this place. We fought some Darkspawn. Oh, we didn't get something off this guy. We fought some Darkspawn with some mages who are headed to Redcliffe for some reason. He's sparkling, but nothing's there. Guess it's just a glitch. Onwards then. Please let me know how the sound is if it's not up to par. I would like you to be able to hear the music and the sound effects, but not let it drown out my voice. So, okay. The Frostback Mountain Pass. Wow. I thought there was a room then, but it's a bit of an axe, isn't it? That's a big statue just round the corner. We can't quite see it. Alright, everyone. Everyone's a bit cleaner now. Good. A bit more chilly. Morrigan and Leliana need to get indoors. Here we go then. Can we see it? There. That massive statue. Isn't it awesome? Even though they live way underground, still going to build these statues so people know it's dwarven bounty hunters. Okay, what have we got? We've got... I think he's kneeling. We've got a bounty hunter doing some kind of song. I think there's a crossbow woman at the back. And a mage. And then the main one... Oh, okay. Can we start anything before? Now, Sten always activates powerful swings, so to save time, we'll do it for him. Morrigan, we'll hold off on frost weapons for now. Leliana, she likes to do her Song of Valor, which gives us a boost to mana and stamina regeneration.
I shall.
And she does a weird move. I don't think I have anything I want to sustain. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's check if we've got any poison. We've got 2 crow daggers. Interesting. Are they better than my enchanted dagger? Ooh, higher damage. 6.12. Better critical chance. Much better armor penetration. Ooh, messy kills. Yeesh. And a plus 15 critical / backstab damage. They are both the same, but one's Viridium and one's Golderite. Okay, let's turn her around and we'll see which one we think is nicer. It's a gold one, or not a gold one. Gold one? I'm not sure. It's a bit gleamy. Maybe we don't want to stand out that much. So saying we have the lyrium infused longsword there. I don't know, what do you reckon? Gold or Viridium? I think they're about the same. Oh, hang on. Damage is lower on the Viridium. Okay, yeah, okay, we'll keep in the shiny gold one, whether we think it's a bit over the top or not. Good to know. Excellent. Glad I looked at that. Oh, I didn't actually check poison. Okay, yeah, I've got some Deathroot extract I can add to my weapons. Other than that, I think we're good to go. We don't have any bombs, do we? No. All right, onwards. Come at us. Oh. That sounds like Mordhau over here. Okay, the main bounty hunter, he looks pretty darn scary. He's trailing blue sparkles though, so he's dual wielding. Got somebody with really fierce armor on the left, who's actually, for once in Dragon Age, he's got Yeah, they're both using long swords with 2 hands. That's excellent. Unless they are 2-handed swords. I can't tell from here. I don't like being at the front. I'm not really a warrior. Sten, I want you to go to the bounty hunter first. And we will also have Morrigan aim for the bounty hunter. Leliana, shoot. Yeah, try and shoot the bounty hunter mage at the back. Fenroot, we need you to do your dread howl to stun everybody. And I'm going to... Oh, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Gonna go for the other mage, maybe? No, I'll stay here. I'll go for this unhelmeted guy. Okay, go. Okay, now that most of them are stunned, apart from the ones at the back, I'm going to send Fenroot at the crossbow guy, right at the back there. Alright, Leliana, I want you to do the pinning shot. That's number 3 there. Morrigan is way too close. I want her to do Mind Blast to blast them away. And I'm going to do my sweep. Ooh. Okay, my dual weapon sweep, which should take up more of them. Okay. Wow. Sten knocked someone over, so I'm going to attack the bounty hunter who is currently paralyzed. I'm going to kick him in the shin because I'm just mean that way. Morrigan, I need you to back up a little bit. You're not supposed to be in the thick of things. Oh, my dog's dread howl is so awesome. Get in there. Get in there. Alright, keep going. Do a stab. I'm right in the middle. I hate it. Whoa. We are losing health very quickly. Sten, I need... Oh, you don't have health poultice on your hotbar. We'll put the lesser one in for now. Have you... have a bit of a nom on that. Yeah, we got massively attacked. I think it's his enchanted weapons. Oh no, he's been... Sten was hit by shattering shots and is getting the attack of a dual weapons expert. Morrigan, please focus on the bounty hunter in front of you. Do you have lightning? Yes, let's go for the lightning. Leliana, oh, I've got to be careful of dog. Do you think dog can hold his own with the mages? I hope so. Alright, Leliana, go for the bounty hunter that's close to me. I'm not doing so well either. Stun him. Oh, okay, I need some health. It's very stoppy-starty, I'm afraid.
Let's end this. You should work while you can.
Oh no, I changed my mind.
Show me.
Okay, one down, one down. What else have we got? How's Fenroot doing? Health is high. It's distracted the 2 mages, well, the crossbow guy and the mage. Fenroot, if you could focus on the mage, please. Oh shit, Sten is down. I didn't even bloody notice. It's getting ridiculous. We'll just use the old Winter's Grasp then on the main bounty hunter. Leliana, if you could also go for the main bounty hunter, I'd really appreciate it. And do the crippling shot.
Wake up! Is it just
Dual sweep.
me, or do you actually think you have a chance to die?
Okay, bounty hunter down. I'm going to now chase at the crossbow guy. Get out of there a bit. Leliana's still on main bounty hunter. So is Morrigan. Fenroot is still on the mage. That's fine. Okay, go. No, Morrigan. Morrigan is trying to help me. Oh no, the bounty hunter's down. Okay, we've almost got this. Excellent. Stab. No, he chased me! Guys, the important dude chased me. I'm scared. Morrigan, help! Do the old freezing one again, please. Fenroot's still getting in there. I'm not feeling very well. I've just got hit from behind. Okay, and I'm going to activate dual striking, so I use both my weapons at the same time for power. Tired. Oh, I'm not tired, I'm fine. He's down. Oh, it was a beheading. And the mage is down with an arrow to the head. Everybody okay? Sten? You gonna get up, dude? There you go, mate. I thought you were gonna be our tank. You've disappointed us all. Whew. Okay. That's good. I was a little bit tense. Okay. My backup screen is just telling... Well, my backup computer is just telling me it's deciding to do an update. Oh, no. I'm going to try and ignore it. If I possibly can. Bear with me. Technical issues. Right, I'll just ignore it. That's how things work. Right, let's loot. Lesser health poultice, knight's greatsword, and a commissioned massive helmet. The bounty hunter just had some coin on him. Excuse me, Fenrir. The mage had a lesser injury kit. The headless bounty hunter, oh, that was nasty. Health poultice, a silverite dagger, and a raider helmet. And the crossbow guy, lesser health poultice and some fire bolts. I don't want to stand next to the headless corpse. Let's look at our haul. Okay, the silverite dagger. It's pretty good, but not as good as my crow dagger, which I seem to have nicked from, what's his face, Sevran. Wow, I can now wield the mage's eye, but I don't usually use, I'm not doing an archery playthrough, sadly enough. Okay, who's next? Leliana. When will you be able to use the mage's eye? You need 30 dexterity. What do you have? 20? Surely I don't have 30. I have 20. Oh, I looked at the wrong one. I looked at strength. She has 26. Oh, I'm better. Huh. There you go. And yeah, if I put it in my archery slot, I will just forget about it and then I won't be able to give it to the person who can use it best. So we'll leave it there for now. Morrigan and your really silly hat. That I just think it's hilarious that I've made you wear that. Nothing for you. Sten has a damaged eye that we have to sort out with an injury kit in a minute. A knight's greatsword. Is it better than your Templar's greatsword? It looks very similar. It's going to be in the buffs then. Fewer buffs, so we'll just leave it. And does he have... He's carrying some fire arrows just because I wanted to get them out of... what's it called? Our inventory. To free up some inventory slots during this circle quest. If we could get him a crossbow, that would be good, and we can give him the firebolts. I'll try and remember that I'm giving them the firebolts. He doesn't actually have a crossbow yet. So, Leliana, have some fire arrows. There you go. What about armour we just picked up? Sten? Where's that helmet? Didn't we pick up a oh, there. I just didn't scroll far enough up. The Raider helmet is a medium helmet, and that's not what Sten wears. Sten wears massive armour, but he's not strong enough to wear this helmet. I guess his little neck couldn't take it or something. Fair enough. We'll see how it goes. Right, injury kit. Probably a lesser injury kit is fine. Get rid of 1 injury. And a regular injury kit can get rid of 3 at a time. So, there we go. Excellent. We'll do a quick save. Well, the dwarves aren't really protecting their outdoors very well. Oh, we should make sure everybody stands down. Is this important? From their statuses. Leliana still has Rapid Fire and Song of Valor on, draining her stamina. We will continue.
All the Darkspawn are fleeing the underground and we are going there.
Are we descending into the underground? The thought of so much rock over one's head is disquieting.
Look at all these people hawking their wares. It's almost like a little city.
It's not really though, is it, Leliana? There's like four tents. Yes, Arathari is also not looking forward to heading underground. She's very much a person of nature, enjoys being around in the trees, not really going underground, but needs must. Let's get cleaned up as we're going to go and try and impress people, which is actually harder. And we'll also see if there's anything Fenrir can find. Do you see anything interesting? He doesn't seem to have found anything. That's alright, you're still a good dog. Okay, so maybe we swap out Morrigan for Win when we go inside. I mean, I have to go in. I can't not have myself along. But she doesn't have to go through this. I wonder if Arathari has ever seen dwarves. I mean, she's probably seen a few like at Ostagar and stuff, but and obviously Bodan and Sandal back at camp, but like before that, do you think they're merchants? They don't look like merchants. I'm sure it would say merchant, wouldn't it? Yeah. Are you a merchant? Oh, a barrel. I can steal stuff. I mean, borrow stuff. Nah, it's just a helmet, shield. A human called Farron. Not interested. Another human called Gerient. We're looking for merchants. Arathari has no particular desire to chat with randoms. I know, it's annoying.
My brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
Okay, sad news. Lothering was taken.
You heard about all those mages in Lake Callanhard? They up and turned into a pack of demons.
No. Did the Templars kill them all, at least?
No, I guess they got better.
More likely working with the Darkspawn to take us over.
I don't even want to think about it.
I guess they got better. Okay, that looked like a merchant, but I couldn't
So, are you
select
going
her.
to continue staring at me as if I am covered in eels?
Eels would be something.
Prudery. How charming. I expected paranoia. This is much better. I prefer to be stared at lustfully, if at all.
Keep trying, then.
Oh? Then shall I demonstrate an act or two, and you may tell me hot or cold?
I'll save time. Cold.
You are a tease.
This is new. I am going to pause to listen to them because I find it charming. I don't think I've ever heard that conversation before. One of the mods I have does extract certain conversations from the game files. All in a safe fashion, of course. So I'm interested. Anyway, it looks like we found a merchant. Oh no, someone's in front of us. Oh, he says come along. Okay. Aaron, okay.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Okay. I don't want to go, but Arathari wouldn't ask, do you live on the surface? I mean, she doesn't know hardly anything about dwarves, but hopefully he will trade if we chat. So, you live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Oh, never mind, I should go.
Best of luck to you.
Is no one going to trade with us? We're going to have to talk to everybody? Oh. Can't talk to this lady. Fine. We'll go around again, see if anyone will trade with us. Is it because my sword is on fire? Is it off-putting? Okay, this person, who has some serious punch-in-the-face kind of look. Gerient?
Good-looking Mabari you have there.
Okay, I'm not going to go, I love him, he's my puppy. Come on, that's just... That's, you know, he's a big, strong, adult dog. Let's give him his dignity. He's not just a dog. Yes, his name is Fenroot.
The Mabari is the king of dogs. Respect him and he will be your closest companion, and your most loyal defender.
Okay, two things. What is that accent? And are Leliana's arms covered in scars? Or is that supposed to be some kind of thread, like just a decorative thing? Let's go with decorative, because that's just going to a dark place. Respect him will be a closest, blah, 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 blah. I know he is. I'm grateful that he chose me.
I was chosen by a Mabari myself years ago. I was one of the Ash Warriors, under the command of the old King Merrick. We laid down our lives for the king and for freedom, and my beloved Valder paid the ultimate price. Nothing was the same after that.
Aww. What do you mean nothing was the same?
They say a Mabari bonds with his human, but they often leave out that the bond goes both ways. No other Mabari could have taken his place. What is an Ash Warrior without his hound? There was nothing for me there anymore, and so I left.
Oh. I urge you to return, for Eldon needs her fighting men. You know, Darkspawn.
Look at me. I'm an old man. There is no place for me on the battlefield. I know about the Blight. And were I but 10 years younger, I would fight. But my time has passed.
He doesn't look that old. Then I wish you well. See, I can be polite.
Wait a moment. Perhaps there is something I can do to help.
Nice.
You must know about Kadas, the paint we use to create patterns on the fur of the Mabari.
Clearly. It's not just blood on my dog there. We've painted him. Yes, I do. What about it?
I know some old patterns from a generation ago. I can teach them to you in exchange for some coin.
Oh, I see, I see. Alright, show me. Anything to help Fenroot. Whoa, there's loads of them. This is literally a dog store. This is the dog shop. We buy stuff for dog. That's brilliant. Okay. Okay. Compare items to Fenroot. We've got almost 10 gold. He's currently wearing a worn studded braid with +2 constitution. It's those buffs that I'm really thinking about. Obviously, that's what they are for. That was awkward. Attack and armor. I like the constitution one. It means he falls down less. Armor, penetration, and armor. 2 constitution. I like the one we've got right now. We have a Cadiz in our inventory. Lady of the Skies, 30 physical resistance. The current one he's wearing is Cadiz of the Corsa, which is +2 dexterity. I feel good he needs it. He's such a bullish shape. It must be quite difficult to move with agility. But maybe I'm doing him a disservice. Okay, what have we got? We've got West Hills, it's +9 defense. King's Hounds, nature resistance. Hakon, Winter's Breath, cold resistance. Mountain Father, spirit and nature resistance. And Stone Golem, boost to stamina, physical resistance, and 25 health. That might actually be worth it over the dexterity. That's a 5 gold, 70, but it's our dog, so I think it's worth it. Yeah, there you go. Should we sell the one we have? We have a Mabari war harness. I mean, it seems like we should use it because it costs more, and I think in the way of the game, items that cost more are supposed to be better, but +2 constitution though. Anyway, the Cadiz. If we're going to use that one, yeah, we might as well sell for about 80 silver. Yeah. Okay. Fenroot, we've got something new for you. We're not going to be able to see it properly because he's still covered in blood, the grubby guy. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Alright, we'll give the Mabari war harness a go and keep the worn studded braid, and if he starts like falling down a lot, we'll swap it back. There we go. Unfortunately, you don't see it appear, or maybe fortunately. And change to the war paint of the stone golem. You can see the one we have right now is just like some red smudges, some red lines just underneath all the blood. So let's see. Ooh. It's kind of shiny. Okay, okay. Cool, I'm glad we talked to him. Oh, it's white. Yeah, it's some kind of white paint. We can't see it very well because he's so muddy. Bloody, sorry. Alright, next, maybe this guy will have some interesting wares. Farron.
Maker's breath, is that? Oh, I beg your pardon. Can I help you, friend?
There's something wrong.
No, nothing at all. Just, you know, thought I saw something.
Since you are clearly looking at me, I would say that you do see something.
Well, yes. Never you mind. Can I help you?
Alright. Yeah, I mean, we don't see many Kunari wandering around. Not that they look that different from just very large humans in this game. In the later games, they change their appearance quite a lot. Same with the elves. What do you sell here?
Well, little of this, little of that. You know, used armour mostly. Nothing that would really interest fine people like yourselves.
Is it refreshing or unsettling that this merchant is reluctant to show us his wares?
You are covered in blood as well, dude. Give him a break. That's an odd attitude for a merchant.
Well, I'm considerate of my customers'
Are
time.
we being, like,
that's
prejudiced right now?
What reassuring
that came out wrong.
certainty.
It came out wrong. Yeah, it must be, like, supposed to be bangles or something on her arm, because they're on the right arm as well. Let me take a look.
Oh, certainly.
Maybe he's just like a thief type, and that's why he doesn't want to show it. I don't know. We've got some trap plans, we've got some recipes, we've got dispel poison, dispel grenade, which sounds weird. Surely if a grenade goes off, it's gone off, it's hard to dispel it. Great Illyrian potion recipe, we only have about 5 gold at the moment, so, flesh rot recipe, gross. We've got to be careful with our money, as we always should be. We've got a... Oh! It's not dispel the grenade. It's a grenade that, like, dispels magic. Wow. Awkward. Dispel coating, dispel trap. Got a silverite rune that's... oh, we've got a remarkable topaz. I want to get all the gifts. I'm so back and forth with the gifts. They are really OP in making people like you, but I just want to get them all. This one's quite cheap, so I'm going to get the portrait of a goose girl. Then we've got remarkable topaz, which is half our money, so I'm going to hold off for now. He's selling 1 belt, a dwarven smith's belt, for 2 armor and 2 physical resistance. That's not bad for the price. Who could it benefit? Oh, Liliana doesn't even have one. It's 1 gold. Oof. 1.5 gold. It didn't look like that much when I... Oh, right, my hand was over the gold. I thought it was like 24 silver and such a numpty. Still, what's the point of money if you're not going to spend it? It's just going to sit there. We'll come back to that if we don't find something else. There's a Kunari infantry helm, which would be good for Sten, maybe. No, the one he's got is way better. What about these gloves? Expensive stuff. I'm going to look for things that are under 2 gold, I think. Light boots. Okay, let's go and see if it's anything for us. Not really good enough. What about Liliana? I do prefer to loot my equipment, but, you know, it's good to have a look around. Each of the merchants will sell like 1 or 2 special items as well. Wasn't I writing those down? I think I was. Let's get the notes out. I've got my crafting page. Special items, yes. Okay, let's make a list for the Frostback Mountains. If we see anything, we'll write it down and know we can come back to it and how much it costs, if necessary. They don't I don't want to buy anything that doesn't have any buffs on it. It just seems like a waste of time. That's too expensive. It's too expensive. What about weapons then? Pretty basic staff there. Got some arrows and bolts. A crossbow. We wanted to pick up a crossbow for Sten, but it's not so important that we'll spend money on it, I don't think. Dalish longbow. A chastened crusher. Has -5 attack though, so never mind. Got a dwarven longsword. Let's compare it to what's Alistair got. He's our longsword shield guy, which doesn't really make any sense. Nope, it's not as good. We've got a Kunari greatsword. Sten, what do you think? Bit expensive for us right now. Nah, he's alright for now. Do, 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 do. Beastman's dagger. Oh, that's way too expensive again. And Dalfanan, which sounds like an elven word, but it doesn't have any buffs on it, so we're just not going to pay attention. I think the Beastman's dagger can be found in other places. It rings a bell, so I'm going to leave that. But the Knight Commander's greatsword sounds like a special item. I'm going to write that one down. I probably should have put which merchant it is. Commander's greatsword. 30 gold, 24 silver. Also write down their stats in case, you know, just because they're expensive doesn't mean we're not going to find something as good or better. No point in running back for that. So damage, 18.7. Then the buffs, we've got +2 damage. We've got a boost to melee crit. And spirit resistance. What else? What else? +6 attack. +3 strength. That's excellent. And a boost to spirit damage, if that's a thing someone wielding this weapon would have. Excuse me. Compare it to Sten. What Sten got right now? Is it any better? Yeah, this is way better. Good, good. We'll write that down. Alright. Got some bolts and stuff. I'm going to leave it for now. Anything particularly special? Commander, Chevalier. Kind of looking for anything with lots of those lovely... Oh, the Knight Commander's plate. Yeah. God, can you imagine us having this much money? When we left the circle, we had 40 gold. This is the trader called Farron, so I'll put that in brackets. Knight Commander plate, which is 51 gold, 30 silver. Buffs, we have +6 willpower, +2 armor, a boost to spirit and spell resistance, and +25 mana or stamina. Good, good. Oh, and we think we've got another one here. Oh, we should probably write down what kind of armor it is as well, so we know who to compare it to. That's massive. Massive. Ah, buggeration. Hold on, I have to go close the balcony door. The neighbours are being rather loud. I'll be right back. Okay. Right. Next page. Okay, special items too. I know this isn't thrilling. It's just going to pay off in the long run, I hope. Alright, so what was it? Navaran plate armor. Navaran plate armor. Going for 41 gold, 7 silver, and that's massive as well. Okay, massive. Buffs there will be. No, let's write down the armor. 22.75 armor really helps to read what's actually there. +1 to all attributes. Pretty awesome. Boost to nature, spirit, and physical resistance. And then we've got +50 mana or stamina. Onwards. Weapons wise, I don't think they had anything particularly special. Didn't we just look? The Knight Commander's great sword. Okay. Did you write that down? Yeah, we already went that way. My mistake. We were thinking of buying the Dwarven Smith's belt. Doesn't look like we've bought anything else, so we will get that. Okay. And probably equip someone. Namely Leliana, who is beltless. Leliana! You have no belt. Oops, there you are. Have this dwarven belt. Where is it? Oh, in accessories. Dwarven Smith's belt. +2 armor, +2 physical resistance. There we go. Excellent. You weirdo. Okay. They look like they're browsing. Maybe this person is... Okay, surface dwarf. Let's ask if he's selling anything. Looks
This
like
is
food.
madness. They can't just shut down the city.
What? Who's shutting down the city? Can't talk to that guy. Alright, that's all we got. Ammo. What's in the middle here? Is it... Wow, a really, really tiny sundial. Is the sun out? No, it looks like... Oh, it looks like it's actually snowing a little bit. Oh, jolly. Okay. I'm going to swap my party members now in case I don't get a chance once we're inside. So, Morrigan, you didn't want to go underground. That's...
Blast and damnation.
No, you didn't want to. Come on. Win, you're up. Win. Win. She's being stubborn. I'm not being able to click on anybody.
Indeed.
Blood and
Whoa.
damnation.
Holy crap.
Blast
Everyone's
and
mad.
damnation.
Yes.
There we go. We got Win.
Yes.
Sten, because I just think it's funny to hit a massive guy to be in the dwarven place. And Leliana, come on, you can do it. You can do it, Leliana. Alright. I'm having some problems. Stand down, Fen.
Indeed.
There we go. I don't remember it being this janky before. I don't know what that's about. But hey, we've got everybody we wanted. We've got our healer, our bruiser, our archer. Everyone else can just stay where they are. I think that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, accept. Hi, Win. Got that rock armor on again, huh? Good for you. Onwards.
I demand an you insult all of Ferelden. King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
King Loghain now, is it? Didn't realise he'd taken the throne. I thought he was being regent for his wife. This is interesting. This is gonna... I'm not wildly diplomatic in this character.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly.
Wow.
I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Okay, surprisingly enough, something's up with the dwarves. You almost get the feeling this is going to happen everywhere we go. Okay, this could probably descend into a fight as Loghain wants to kill us all, the Grey Wardens. What should we do? What should we say? I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Iduken returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Maybe we'll have to come back later. This is going to start a fight, but I reckon there's 3 guys. I reckon we can take them. We need to be very particular on what we say. I mean, just saying a blight is coming, it could be anyone could say that. I'm going to say slightly more diplomatic than we have been. You know, she is starting to relax around, you know, non-elves. And, you know, she's got nothing against the dwarves, obviously. The Grey Wardens need their traditional dwarven allies.
The Wardens killed King Caelan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
Damn right.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
His sword breaker parts on the top of his pauldrons just disappeared inside his head. They looked very painful. Oh dear. Okay, the first one, she's not really mouthy and aggressive like that. I don't think we're going to shout and start swap... What's the word? I apologise, I've just gone completely blank. No, it's gone. We're going to try and intimidate him. I doubt it's going to work because I'm all tiny. We all say, run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
Your bluster won't work on me.
Yeah.
I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
You look really ill.
Kill each other as you will. But take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
You gotta love the dwarves. Okay. Fight. And a new codex for us to read. Looks like everybody's hiding behind Sten there. We politely went down off his porch. We've got a bodyguard in heavy armour. We've got Imrek, the ill-looking guy. Looks like a sword and shield guy. And another bodyguard with leather armour. Who looks like... What's that he's got? It looks like a staff without the end. Okay, so I guess it's a mage. Okay, I will go for the mage in the back with my traditional throwing dirt in his face. Leliana, I think we will try to slow down the bodyguard with the old pinning shot. Sten, distract Imrek. I assume he's got more health because he is a named character. And Wynne, you can start by knocking him down with your stone fist. Wynne doesn't have much in the attacking sort of power. She's here as a support class, but she can punch people with a big stone fist. And of course, Fenroot, Dreadhowl. Let's go. I tripped over one of the other guys. What's happening here? Some kind of spell just happened. Wynne, have you got anything else you can attack with? No? That's fair enough. Fenroot. Let's go for the heavily armoured guy who's running at Leliana. And I will keep at this mage guy. Go! Kick him! I kicked him in the face! Wow. Stab him! No! He's just casting, he's spamming regeneration. It will not work. Well, might as well go for Imrek. He's right behind me. Okay, Leliana, how are you doing? Okay, I think you should step back a bit. Let Fenroot take it while you shoot him with arrows. Wynne, go and help Leliana and Fenroot. Okay, go.
Now.
Kick him. Throw something in his face.
You had it coming.
Stab him. Stab him. Yeah. Haha! Oh, I did another one of my decapitation runs. That's really gross. Awkward. Nothing to see here. Wynne, can you not stand on the dead person?
Let's get started. As you wish.
Looks like they've got some money. Yeah, it's just money. How dull. And now I'm grubby again. Fenroot, I can't go and see the noble dwarves looking like this. Good. And we want to stand down our sustained modes. Give us some stamina back. Alright. Let's try again, shall we? Now we've got rid of those annoyances.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Underground, then. Wyn, do you have to put on your rock armor all the time? Okay, here we are. And we're going to read some codex. We've got to keep on top of them. Let's check out our quests first. Okay, seek out Steward Bandalore. Speak to the Lords of the Assembly. The leadership of Orzammar is in chaos. Actually, it says is chaos, but I'm pretty sure they meant in. Addressing the Assembly seems like the likely place to start looking for a solution. The chamber of the Assembly is in the Diamond Quarter. And our Blight one is now a quest called A Paragon of Her Kind. Gain Orzammar's aid in battling the Blight. The gates of Orzammar are open to you, but King Endrin has died, and the Deshirs, the Dwarven Lords, have been unable to choose a successor. To gain their aid, the deadlock in the Assembly must end. Gotcha. Codex-wise, we have some character information. And we will decide after reading it whether it's stuff Arathari would know, logically would know, have learnt, or whether it's just for us. King Endrin Iduken. Quote, "Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality." Blah, blah. Endrin of House Iduken traces her ancestry back to the Paragon Iduken, the greatest warrior of Orzammar's history, who beat back the Darkspawn hordes in the First Blight. The second son of King Ansgar Iduken, he became heir after his elder brother died in a proving. It's proving, I don't know, it looks like there should be another O, but I don't know. The most respected king in 4 generations, he restored contact with Kal Sharok, the only other remaining city of the once vast Dwarven Empire, which had been lost during the First Blight. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Ah. Okay, that's what we've got. Maybe we were told that when we were let in. Oh, I'm yawning. Apologies. Blah. Okay. Hi, dude.
Trost Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Ooh, I like your glowy hole, mate.
Fair journeys, Warden.
Okay, he's got nothing else to say. Look
How
how
magnificent.
glowy. Yeah.
These must be the statues of the dwarven paragons.
Oh.
Is it just me, or do all these statues look alike?
Do you think they sell miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
Bread? Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
Somebody's not got food. That's a bit of a weird. I don't think Arathari understands. I mean, I'm projecting here because I'm allowed to do that. It's my story. I'd imagine the Dalish make sure everyone gets fed.
Bread?
I can't give him bread
Please,
apparently,
sir. Just a bit of bread.
and I can't get behind to those statues. Okay, so what have we got? We've got Sten. You're in the way.
How did you get in here?
A bit of food, my lord. Some coin. For the ancestors' sake.
These are not your ancestors. You taint the memory of our paragons with your presence. Get back to Dusttown where you belong, Brand, or I'll throw you into the deep roads as a snack for the stalkers.
No. No, don't hurt me. I just wanted some food.
What a douchebag. What have you got to say for yourself?
If only you had come at a less troubled time.
We don't get to confront him. Alright. What have we got
Now
over here?
that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
Everyone seems lovely around here. So we've got Paragon Branca and we can examine it. For a codex, yeah. She kind of looks like she's got layer hair, but I'm not to judge. Over here we have Paragon Bimot. He's holding a double-ended axe? What the hell is that? An explanation of the Paragons. Excuse me, Hallgard.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Yeah. This is Paragon Garal. Same kind of image. I want to get back there. It looks different. And a scholar. No, because I want to talk to him because I can see that he's a scholar. But Arathari doesn't know that. You don't automatically know. And over here we have Paragon Hrildan, who, yeah, they are exactly the same. You're quite right, Sten. And we have a warrior hall guard without a helmet.
Why are
there.
you here?
Oh?
What do you mean?
Women are priests, or merchants, or artisans, or farmers. None of those have any place fighting.
I have no idea how to answer this.
It is not done. There is no more to it.
Do you mean your people have no female mages or warriors?
Of course not. Why would our women wish to be men?
What are you talking about? They don't wish to be men.
They shouldn't. That can only lead to frustration.
Sten! No, never mind. Let's drop this.
Yeah. Get the feeling the Kunari are quite set in their ways, to put it mildly. We found a scroll on the floor. That's pretty rude. I like... Oh, fucking oat. I like Sten. Why are you always opposing me? He's from a very different society that we obviously automatically disagree with, but it's difficult. He just doesn't... When you win him over, it's fine. Commission report. Yeah, codex. For that, I'm going to read a codex. What have we got? We've got a quest-related one. We should definitely read that then. Oh. The key to the city. It's quest-related. Oh, nice. While your concerns have merit, the Assembly has made itself clear. Space within the Tig is at a premium, but the intended function of the hall merits the additional resources committed. The statues of the Paragons must be the core of the Hall of Heroes. There is no other placement that so benefits dwarven interests. It is the first glimpse that surface ambassadors have of Orzammar, an introduction not just to our living ancestors, but also to the stone from which we were born. They must see it shaped before they can understand the complexity of its raw form. The hall must also serve a second purpose, as a last sight for departing brethren. Those who choose to leave must do so with a heavy gaze of their ancestors at their backs. It is a reminder of duty and of consequence. We will promote all manner of trade, but also reinforce that those who leave for too long will return as strangers to the stone. From a it says an report, but obviously it's from a report of the Assembly Zoning Commission. We don't know why that's quest related. Let's check our quests. Nothing new has popped up. It's just quest related. Okay. Okay. Time to enter the commons.
Let's get started.
Indeed. Sten is one of those brusque guys that's never really had anybody being particularly kind to him. So it's just, yeah, you wear him down. Ooh. Cinematic time. We've walked into something, as we always tend to do. Got a nice overhead shot
It
there.
is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
Oh, no.
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Oh no, it's a
Handlers,
fight.
separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You'll not speak that way about the man who should be king!
It's nothing to do with us. Oh my god. Seems a bit extreme. Maybe we should come back later. We've unlocked Orzammar Commons.
Especially in front of outsiders.
Yeah, we saw that.
I'll have him in the Legion.
We saw that. Dude, what happened?
Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes.
Yeah.
Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
See, there's an option to say Harrowmont and Balin are the ones I need, but how would I know that? I guess I could say that someone told me, but it clearly says in the quest log that we have to find Steward Bandalore. And it doesn't say find Harrowmont and Balin, so no, I'm not saying that. I am vaguely curious about the proving. The dwarves are such a different race that Arathari really is interested, but we are focused. The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance. I'm starting to feel like a northern character from Game of Thrones, just repeating the same thing over and over. The Blight is coming, I need assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Okay, I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Everybody's so dickish. Alright, so which way do we go? Let's bring up our map. We've probably been given directions. We've just come in. On the left we've got an armourer. On the right we've got some Figors imports. We've got several quest suggestions or exclamation markers. Points of interest, there we go. We will only pick them if it seems like what the character would do. We have a tavern, general goods merchant, and then leading down to Dust Town. We have a gem merchant and the diamond quarter. Will we have time to wander around them? We're not going to wander around the markets, are we? We were focused, so we have to go right. The way we are facing. Orzammar guard, a ransom woman. It's so frustrating because part of you, you know, the gamey part of you just wants to talk to anyone who might have something to do, you know, get the quests and everything, but if you're putting a bit more RP into it, it doesn't make any sense that we would talk to these people. We don't have much money right now, so it's not like we can do much trading anyway. There's a guy sitting on the floor. Yeah, sorry. No, can do.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Oh, well, she's literally flagging us down. Oh, shinies. I like the shinies. Sorry, distracted. Alright, what do you want, girl?
You look like you're not from around here.
What gave it away? You could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
She sounds like a cartoon character. My companion here is a senior enchanter of the Circle. I don't want to have to talk to her.
Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation and a great responsibility.
I'm glad I brought Win. But actually, that would be really cool if you get the chance to talk, you know, select your dialogue options from another character. You know, swap, just pass the conversation over almost. Yeah, that would be cool. They should do that. I think Arathari would know at least that the dwarves can't be mages. When we do have knowledge. Why is a dwarf interested in the Circle?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply.
Rude.
I want to know if they would accept me for study.
As an experiment? You want to leave Orzammar? From all we've heard, that doesn't seem like a thing people want to do. Dwarves, that is?
I want to go to the Circle to study. I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
I'm not sure the dwarves want the Circle to have knowledge of the lyrium smithing. What we read in the codexes before is that they're quite precious about it because it gives them a lot of power. But hey, nothing to do with me, and we're all about, you know, knowledge is good. It's good to keep knowledge going, I guess. That's what we're going for. We're not mercenary enough to ask for something. We're not heading back to the circle anytime soon. Well, I'm not exactly going to tell her it's ridiculous. That seems mean. Yeah, as so often, we do not have an accurate choice for my character. So then, the best one out of these would be I can bring the circle your request. As in, I'll tell Win.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcasts. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Ferticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
That is cool.
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Whoa, that's... We're not going to be there. Win approves +2, Leliana approves +1. Redheads sticking together. It's not like we're going to... Alright, whatever. Fine. We don't intend to go back to the circle, but whatever. Was this the right way?
Why would such a small people build things so tall? They must own an impressive array of ladders.
Hey, what's down there?
Does that lead out to the deep roads? I hear they're crawling with darkspawn.
I went the wrong way. Oh, this is the way. We'll make sure.
Orzammar welcomes you.
Oh, nice person. Alright, Diamond Quarter it is. Here we are then. I like the little lights off in the distance there. It does look a bit bare, but I guess it would take a lot of power to keep it looking like a proper city, you know. Got people just hanging around. We're trying to.
This is grand. The noble houses do love their luxuries, don't they?
From what I've heard of dwarven politics, I'm almost surprised we haven't seen blood running these streets.
Well, we've only just got here. Give it time. How do we find where we're going? It's an Orzammar crier. Is he going to say something?
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king of Orzammar and our future savior.
Okay. Sounds like a advertisement piece. Got a noble over there. Quite a nice dress. Apparently we can take stuff from this free weapon rack. A diamond maul. Two-handed. Sure, we'll take it. It's nice to have a freebie. What else have we got? Over there we've got Lady Dace just standing around. Lots of doors we can't go through. Keep going. Another crier.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the past. How long can he ignore that Orzammar must change to survive?
Okay. Crier for the other side. Oh, Royal Guard. Is this the way then? Are we even supposed to be going to the palace? I didn't check. That's awkward. Let's check. Seek out Steward Bandalore. The Assembly. We're looking for the Assembly. Chamber of the Assembly. Not the royal place. They probably need their privacy right now anyway. Some more nobles. What's up there? Chamber of the Assembly. We found it. Go. Win it always explodes with pebbles whenever we walk in anywhere. Okay, I assume we can't just walk in. Let's speak to this guy here. Maybe he knows something.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Devorn,
Nice
top
outfit.
advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
Okay, so this is a Balin guy. I meant armor, not outfit. Everybody seems to know who I am on sight, so I'm not going to say that. He's an advisor to the prince. Fine, I'll say my usual thing. I need aid against a blight.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries.
Oh.
Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Tricky. Battling the Blight is more important than politics.
No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new Blight.
Are you implying a Grey Warden wouldn't recognize a Blight? We're a bit prickly about this because it's Duncan who told us so, and you know we lost Duncan. He's awesome. We're a bit prickly.
I believe you, but what are we to do? If Balin followed his heart and sent his men to aid you, Harrowmont would steal his throne. We would defeat the Blight and return to find our homeland devastated by an incompetent tyrant.
So apparently Harrowmont is considered to be incompetent and a tyrant by the Balin guy anyway. Hang on, I'm just making a note of something. Bear with me. Okay. Then I will have to seek my aid from Harrowmont instead.
Wait. We must be cautious about whom to trust. But perhaps we could find a way. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception.
Irrefutable evidence? Which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Wynn seems suspicious. You can't really see around Sten, we'll say. I'll have to think about this.
Don't expect this offer to last.
Ooh.
If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be
Indeed.
here if you change your mind.
This is all getting rather petty, isn't it? We've got a quest. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Alright, entering quietly.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
He seems level-headed. Quest completed. I didn't even notice I did something. What did I do? Found Prince Bandalore, probably. Okay, let's look at this prince's favour. Decide if you will help Prince Balin's cause and inform Vartag of your intent. Prince Balin will not give you an audience until you prove yourself trustworthy. Vartag Gavorn has asked that you show Lord Helmy and No, he hasn't. Ah, this bugs me. He did not ask us to do this, and it's just... Maybe he gave us a note. Show Lord Helmy and Lady Dace promissory notes as evidence of Harrowmont's cheating ways. Vartag says Dace can often be found in tapsters, in the commons, while Lord Helmy seldom leaves the Diamond Quarter. Did we just see Lady Dace on the way in? Vartag awaits your decision in the assembly chamber in the Diamond Quarter. Blah, blah, blah. Characters. What have we got? We need to be fully informed as possible. Balin Iduken. This is a time for action, not cultured debate. Third of King Endrin's children, Balin has always been considered the last and least of his family. Not the heir, nor the favourite, and not as accomplished as either sibling, Balin's most notable trait was his ability to stay out of trouble. Okay, we've got another one. The other side, Lord Pyrrell Harrowmont. Quote, "No one is born with rights to the throne. The sitting king may recommend a successor, but the Assembly ultimately decides who will rule. House Harrowmont is one of the oldest noble houses, as old as Orzammar itself. Endrin's most trusted advisor, Harrowmont is well known for being an able administrator and the author of many compromises in the ever-warring Assembly. Okay. I'm actually writing down the positives and negatives of these contenders. Seems like it could be useful. So we had Endrin's trust, and is a good administrator, which is one of the most important things to be as a monarch, if it's a regular kind of monarchy. Balin didn't really get anything, get any pluses here. Just good at staying out of trouble. It's not really much of a advantage. Well, in a way, I guess. Where were we? We have a culture and history one. Okay, what have we got? The Paragons. As I studied among the dwarves, I became aware that their social system was as rigid as the stone that surrounded them. From the lowest servant to the king of Orzammar, each dwarf has a caste, a rigid social standing which dictates that what he may do and how he may do it. What fascinated me then was that the dwarves, stubborn and proud as they may be, have built in a way sorry, strange phrasing. Have built in a way oh my god, I can't do it. Have built in a way for even the lowliest dwarf to bypass the caste system and reach prominence. Any dwarf who has made an achievement of significance can be named Paragon, elevating that dwarf above all others. To become a paragon is to be recognised as, essentially, a living ancestor. Your words are considered ineffable, and the dwarves liken you unto a god. Your family, those you choose to ascend with you, become the founders of a new line of nobility. Indeed, every existing noble house among the dwarves traces its line back to a founding paragon. It is a rare thing, however. In my visit, I learned that only one paragon has been elected in generations, the smith Branca, exalted for her discovery of smokeless coal. I met the paragon Branca only once during my stay, and I consider it an odd occasion indeed. Surrounded by those of her house, this ill-tempered woman was draped in the finest clothing and jewellery, and was obviously revered even above the highest nobles, perhaps even above the king. Yet she seemed to enjoy none of it. The burden of being a living legend is great, it appears. Statues of the paragons are found throughout Orzammar, though nowhere so prominently than in the Hall of Heroes, through which one passes on entering from the surface. It is a breathtaking sight to behold, great works of stone all seeming to hold up the ceiling above. It is meant to impress upon visitors to Orzammar of all who have gone before, I think. It is also meant to remind dwarves going to the surface, and thus abandoning their brethren forever, of all they are leaving behind. From Stone Halls of the Dwarves by Brother Genetivi, Chantry Scholar. That's slightly different to what we read. Just at the end there, he said that going to the surface means they've abandoned their brethren forever. But the codex we read before said that if they were away too long, then they are considered to have abandoned the stone. So it's just a slight nuance there. Okay, onwards then. Let's talk to Bandalore.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
I'm totally a guest of state. Yeah, we probably would be surprised that we haven't been recognised as a Grey Warden, seeing as everybody seems to recognise us so quickly, despite us not having any kind of symbols on our clothing or anything. You don't recognise a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden.
Went fast.
I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
So who has the authority to aid me?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Well, that didn't give us much, did it? What are we supposed to be doing? The Blights, Paragon. Gain Orzammar's aid. The deadlock in the Assembly must end. Okay. We've spoken to a representative of Balin. Maybe we should find a representative of Harrowmont. Doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere, but it only seems fair. Oh, and it's almost break time. Oh, this guy, maybe he's a Harrowmont guy or can point us in the right direction.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Balin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
So, writing a note. So, it seems like the old king allegedly chose Harrowmont. I would speak with Lord Harrowmont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you.
Of course.
Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship.
Oh.
So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
This is like massively insulting to a Grey Warden. We're supposed to be above this kind of thing, you know. That's our whole point. Not our whole point, it's just it is well known that we don't get involved. We could bust Vartag, who wants us to besmirch Harrowmont's reputation. I don't get an option to be offended. I can say stop playing games. This treaty compels you to help. But it doesn't. The treaty says the king. We've just had that explained, so now we just sound stupid if we see that. Fine. How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Ah. So early to pick and choose, though. Why would your assembly care who wins some tournament?
The proving is a contest of the best warriors in Orzammar. By fighting, they show who has the ancestors' favor. If you were to enter the proving as Lord Harrowmont's champion, it would prove your loyalty beyond a doubt.
I'll bet.
Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
But we don't know enough to pick. I don't like that we have to pick. We're Grey Wardens. Yeah. I don't want to start picking sides.
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
I don't like picking. It doesn't seem like something a Grey Warden would do, and it also doesn't seem like they would distrust a Grey Warden like this. People having an argument over there. But that's what's happening.
I saw what you were doing back there.
Oh?
Don't play innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
Outside, you were picking flowers.
No, I wasn't.
You were.
They were medicinal.
You're a big softy.
We will never speak of this again.
Softy.
See, Stan's alright. He was picking flowers. See, like I said, he just needs a little bit of love. And he did seem to sound a little softer when he spoke to Leliana. I'm not really sure how we're gonna sort this out. We're gonna go in here, have a look around.
This should be easy enough.